just wanted to throw the camera on and talk to you guys for a minute about the state of my channel. So my OSRS membership ran out, and I'm not trying to get it reinstated anytime soon. Um, I got a lot of work to do on my business and stuff. I'm probably going to be playing a lot of 2004 Skate. If I ever do log on to RuneScape in the next, like, probably not very much in the next, like, 6 months. Uh, maybe like 2 to 4 hours, like here and there. I did the Legends quest, which you should see my me fighting the final boss and completing the Legends quest. Um, that was good. That was good. But yeah. So I used all the XP rewards on prayer. Now I have 49 prayer, and I have. Let's see. What am I gonna do today? I might. I did commit to logging in for like 2 to 4 hours today. You know, this is just kind of where my emotions guided me today. Um, I'm gonna do a little experiment of like listening to my emotions, listening to my inner gut and feelings, and seeing where it guides me over the course of the next couple months or a couple years. And my game is actually lagging a hell of a lot right now. Um, so basically, what's on the agenda for today is probably going to be mining some rune essence. I crossed 1,000,000 mining XP not long ago, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, yeah, over 1,000,000 mining XP. And, you know, while I play RuneScape, I'm probably going to be, like, doing some work stuff, like watching some videos on some work-related stuff. And, let's see. My shining accomplishment on my account right now is my 82 thieving, so that I could properly train Herblore. I committed basically to, let's see, if I can figure my routine in such a way where if I could spend like 2 hours a day playing RuneScape, like 2 to 3 hours a day playing RuneScape, maybe 2 to 4 hours a day some days. But like, if I'm watching videos for my business, like, we'll just call it work-related stuff. If I'm like watching videos for my work, I'll probably be like mining rune essence in the background because I need 1.4, 1.3, 1.4 million rune essence in order to I need 1.3, 1.4, something like that million rune essence for 99 rune crafting. And probably today I'm gonna play like every day, maybe play like 2 hours, 2 to 4 hours of like non-AFK stuff on RuneScape, like 2 to 3 or 2 to 4 hours. I haven't really decided. Like if I'm really feeling like I need a fucking break from things, maybe up to like 4 hours, but a minimum of like 2 to 3 hours and a maximum of like 4 hours of strictly RuneScape every day. I think about my end goals in life. I think about the end result in life, which is having like infinite abundance to be able to buy all the things that you desire. is like the house that you want and the stuff that you want. There's not much else to it, really. Is like there's not much more that I need than like what I have right now. But I still like work on stuff for the sake of building money for like my family. You know, that's one thing that I'd like to do in life. And but emotionally, you know, I'm not a rich man, you know. So they what we classify as rich, me and you, is like two different things. You might think that being rich has to do with money. I consider myself like a very like broken man. Like my emotional state is like fucking wow. You know, like is like there's no particular reason why I'm depressed. I just feel like shit all the time. And pretty much, you know, that's kind of the life that I like to live, you know, a life of like being, I'm like tired and like beaten down all the time, you know, and pretty much, you know, um, I just want to achieve abundance for myself and for the future generations of my family. Um, I'm creating a couple things uh, in terms of web applications right now. Like I'm learning how, I got first of all I got to learn how to code. I got to complete a coding boot camp, which means that I have to get, if I want to play RuneScape, I have to get a second monitor for my computer. And first of all, I'm going to watch a bunch of videos on coding and cram knowledge of coding into my mind, like with videos, so that when I go do the hands-on course, you know, it's going to be a lot easier. So, you know, it's like, but anyways, you know, today I'm probably going to be uh, watching videos related to coding. I'm going to pop open my text editor. I popped open my text editor to do. So they have a great resource for learning how to code called W3 Schools, or they have Free Code Camp, and then they have W3 Schools. Um, W3 Schools is a paid program, whereas Free Code Camp is completely free. If you want to learn how to code, you know, you could research either one of those methods. I'm going to do both. I want to know very well what I'm getting into before I ever hit a lick of code. You know, is this whole thing around the internet of like fucking you gotta pay to learn how to code is all bullshit. There's so many free resources out there. 99% of everything even you can pay for is like fucking you could simply um you know, I think we were all 13 years old at one point where we would download like illegal shit off the internet, like paid software and stuff you could just download off the internet, and but it's illegal. So now that I am a fucking grown ass man, I don't fucking do that shit anymore because I believe that is like a felony. to illegally download things. So, yeah, I'm working on a kind of like a and keep in mind, guys, I want to give you guys some business advice for you motherfuckers that are inspired to have your own business from the shit that I talk about on my channel. Subscription based products and services are some of the best things that you could have, where like you charge a monthly subscription is like, rather than charging a one-time fee to use a software or something, you could have a one-time fee. You could also have a subscription based service as well, or an option to pay a subscription. Like me personally, I would love to be able to just pay like a one-time fee to play RuneScape members for the rest of my life, even if it's like $1,000. What if they charge us like $1,000 to play old school RuneScape, or like $2,000 even? I mean, fuck it, right? Pay like fucking $2,000 to play old school RuneScape for the rest of our lives, or pay like fucking $1,000 for like an offline version of the game. I've been looking for an offline version of RuneScape for fucking 15, 20 years, because every now and then the fucking internet goes out. And when the internet goes out, it's good to have like offline material, right? But fucking, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna be sitting here learning how to code. You know, I've been like pretty diligent on my work lately. This past couple weeks, I've been pretty diligent on my work. I took a year off this year. Ever since you guys have known me, I've been, as of May 7th, 2026, I started gaining traction on this channel about last year. About 10 months ago, I started getting some real views. And as long as you guys have known me, like most of you guys, I haven't really been like that diligent on my business, because I took an intentional year off this year. When I turned 30, I took an intentional year off. And at the age of pretty much 31, on April, maybe March 27th or April 27th, on April, maybe probably April 27th. No, it must have been like March 29th. I don't even remember, bro. No, it was like a longer time than that. It was like March 12th. Pretty much like around this time, around the time I turned 31. Before though, then, is like I took less than a year off, and around the time I turned 31, I like a couple, maybe a month or a couple of weeks or a month or two before I turned 31, I officially like began work on kind of like my career for the rest of my life type of thing. Because I've been grinding since I was fucking 3 years old. You know, I've been grinding since I was fucking 3 years old, you know. And pretty much, you know, yeah, so fucking, it was nice to take like a year off, you know, just to like recharge my batteries. And it wasn't even like a real year off. I still like watched like success related videos and like did a little bit of work here and there, and like studied and stuff like that. You know, pretty much been on the grind for fucking my whole life. until this year. I took an intentional year off, and it wasn't even a real year off, as I'm a fucking man, goddammit, and I gotta provide for my family and blah blah blah. And let's see. What am I gonna do on RuneScape today? I've been working my ass off since I woke up this morning. I'm just gonna AFK some Rune Essence while I watch business videos. I might take an intentional 2-hour break from the work today. Probably gonna go get my phone and set a timer on my phone for like 3 hours. Or I believe I have the clock. Yeah, I have a fucking timer on my goddamn computer. Let's see. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, pretty much I've been working my ass off since I woke up this morning, about 12 hours, and fucking what's this? Going to fucking run the timer, and in 2 hours I'm going to well, I'm not even going to run the timer right now because I'm going to be watching videos, because my primary focus is my business. And pretty much, you know, 17,420. Let's see. I might just take an intentional 2 hours to collect some herbs for my herblore grind. Let's not kid ourselves here and think that. Let's see. Let's not kid ourselves and think that let's not kid our. What the fuck was I about? Let's not kid ourselves and think that that I'll do it like later on. That I'll feel more like doing it like later on. You know, because anytime you tell yourself that, you know you're not gonna fucking do it later on. Like sometimes, man, but not usually. Anyways, gonna bank all this stuff. Going to whip out. Almost forgot my mighty ring of wealth. And now that I've done the Legends quest, I can officially get the, gonna whip out a super attack potion. Just one. And I don't need a super defense potion. But I'm gonna be killing the regular Chaos Druids. Gonna be killing the regular Chaos Druids, not the almighty ones. And I don't think I need to bring food here, so... I hate how some parts of this game, like... Shit. I hate how some parts of this game you have to, like... like, some parts of this game are very convenient to navigate the game. Like, sometimes when you, like, open a chest, the left click option is automatically to search the chest. Sometimes it's to close the fucking chest. And, you know, yeah, so that's one thing is fucking, anyways, I'll be here collecting herbs. Um, if you want to watch the whole video, you can watch the whole video, but it's just gonna be me talking about like random shit. But that's the state of the channel right now. In fact, I don't even think I have anything else to talk about. I'm just gonna close out of the video right here. Um, you know, let's see. Oh, that's a nice drop right there. Well, I will talk to you guys later, though. Bye bye.